How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing fabulous. I'm Desi, if you're new. If you're not new, you knew that. And I'm here with a very important message. No cards, because my angels and guides have really been pushing me, my higher self, pushing me to start just channeling for you guys. Because the truth is, I don't really need the cards. And cards are technically just like a 3D tool to tap into the morphic field, when really all you need is this. So I am here to give a message about protection. How do we do that? This is your ultimate guide to protection. Now let me just say this. Oh, thank you, Star Family. I didn't forget about you. I love you guys. Okay, 1:11 on the timer. Sorry, I got a little ding in my head. So, listen, guys. Listen up. Protection. Okay, we're going to talk about that today. I kept being reminded, my son, I was in the middle of a personal reading with a client the other day, and my son comes in from outside, and he literally found this teensy-weensy little evil eye. It was like this big, guys. 1:44 on the timer. This big. It was a little evil eye. And he brought it to me. And today I was being very guided, or kept being reminded of that. So I wanted to come on and talk about that. Now, there's something we all need to understand. For whatever reason, I'm feeling this, I'm being guided to say this. There's two things that I need to talk about on here. Creating the new earth, okay? And what that entails. Because where your mind goes, your time goes. Where your mind goes, where your attention goes, your energy goes, okay? So, first and foremost, number one thing about protecting yourself and your energy field is, what are you giving your attention to? Now, look, I'm not dogging anybody. We're all on different parts of our evolution, on our soul's journey, but let me just bring this up, and you can do with the information what you will. There's a lot of chaos going on around, guys. A lot of chaos, okay? And that chaos is meant to distract you from putting your attention on a new world, on a new earth that is of love, peace, and joy. So if you're spending your time giving attention to, first off, the news. I mean, I've never watched the news. I've never understood that. Let's just watch a bunch of shit that's going to put me in a bad mood that I have no control over. That, who's to say it's valid or invalid? I mean, what's truth anyways? Truth is only in the eye of the perceiver. But this is what I want to get at. If you are watching, I don't want to say this because I'm not saying this to dog anybody, but if you are putting your attention on any kind of information that is not of love and light, that is not a portrait of what you're creating, because you're creating the new earth inside of you, and that ripples out and creates a new earth outside of you. The more and more people that focus on love, abundance, happiness, joy, the more and more that ripples out. The more and more people that ripples out from, the more and more the distractions and the chaos is diminished. Okay, so if you're watching tarot readers, channelers, news, anything that is putting attention on the fact that this bad thing is happening, that bad thing is happening, these alien invasions and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Look, I'm not saying that these things aren't happening. But what perpetuates these things from continuously happening is the people putting their attention on it. And every time we put our attention onto something that is perpetuating fear and separation, perpetuating lack, scarcity, unworthiness, the more and more we are feeding that timeline, we are feeding those events. Is it really, just ask yourself, is me being aware of what is happening benefiting the greater good of humanity? Is me being aware of that benefiting? 5:55 on the timer. Mika osa era takareshira no tukuro ena masua shiara toku oishi ana suku isha miara tokareshia sima kwaresha toruisha. Thank you, archangels. Is it benefiting humanity? Is it creating a new world? Is it creating peace? Is it creating love? Is me being aware of this creating that? Ask yourself. Or is it distracting me from putting my energy? Because where your energy goes, that is what's creating. I don't know why I never get that saying like completely down, but you know what I mean. Where your energy goes, that's what's going to grow, or it's something like that. Such a simple thing. I don't know why I never get it. But nonetheless, is watching these stories about the negative agendas and this and that and blah, be-da, is that creating a new earth? Or is it only perpetuating more? Because this is the thing. The negative agendas, the lizard people, and I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that. Don't want to get in trouble. The YouTube police. Are these things, these negative things that perpetuate fear, they want your attention. Let me just say it one more time. They want your attention. They want you to spend your time figuring it out, knowing what's going on. But the truth is you don't need to know what's going on. All you need is to connect to the love in your heart and send those vibrations out. Violet flame. Violet flame. And I'm going to do an activation for that. I had something really cool happen the other day with the Agesta, or I don't know how to say it, but Agesta codes. I got like a ding in my head a couple days before this happened, but about codes and healing and activations. And then like 2 days later, something came into my awareness about the Agesta codes. So I'm going to be doing an activation with Saint Germain on that. But you don't need to know exactly what's going on. You can be aware that there are things in this world that are going on that are not of love and light. And then you can set the intention in your heart. You can invoke the violet flame and you can send out that wave of transmutation. 9:10 on the timer. With the intention to heal and transmute fear, separation, scarcity as a whole without knowing the details. And right there you are doing your job. Right there is where your power's at. Not watching this channel are about negative agendas and that channel are about negative agendas. It's not necessary to know the details. The negative agendas want your attention, because the more and more attention they have, the more and more it feeds their timeline. All right. I think I basically said what I need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Oh, but now protection. understand that any negative energy that you are encountering or feeling like you need protection from, you have somewhere along the line attracted that to you. Because life is just a mirror. And we are magnets to what our attention goes to. See, this is why it is so important not to be playing in to all the stories around you about all the crazy shit going on. Because once you do that, now you're attracting that energy to you. And now you're feeling like you need to be protected. I'm just saying, guys. I just think about it. I mean, what do I know? This is just what I have personally gotten connecting. I have been personally getting this message. And my son confirmed it with that little evil eye look. Understand this. If you're not entertaining negativity, fear, lack, scarcity, you're not going to attract it to you. That meaning you're not going to need protection. Okay? You are going to attract to you what you give your attention to. And what you give your attention to is what's going to grow. So please, please, please. And you know what? I'm going to say this too. And I guess if you make it here. I'm hearing the name Sandra. Sandra. What's up, Sandra? Shout out. For those who are on the twin flame journey, stop giving your attention to readers who are perpetuating, and I'm not trying to dog anybody, but if you want to get up here, look, I've been in union with my twin. Off and on. But when I started entertaining other timelines, every time a tarot spread is open, a timeline. You are channeling a timeline. That doesn't mean that it's true. So if you're giving your attention to any readers, any messages that are perpetuating, you have to understand, no time exists. There's no past or future. There's only now. Everything is happening at once. So if they're saying, oh, you're in separation, and there's this karmic, and there's this and there's that. If you're not getting any healing information out of it, then you need to not be entertaining it. Because all you should know is you and your twin are in union, and it's already created. It's already done. And the only thing that you need to do is now be happy while that shows up. That's all you need to do. That's the secret. But as long as you keep entertaining, it's the same thing with the new earth. You keep entertaining separation, it prolongs the creation of new earth. So same thing with twin flame union. The longer you entertain separation, the longer it's going to take to become into union. You're already in union. Trust me. Trust me. So, I hope this helps somebody. I love you all. Have a beautiful day.